freedom from any situation, be it poverty, low self-esteem, abuse, useless to useful, death to life, is quite possible. Born and raised in the rural villages of South Africa in Limpopo province, formerly known as Leboa province, I grew up in a village which had no electricity, internet facilities, went to a school without proper laboratories, no purified water. We would get water from the rivers, make use of pit latrine known as pit toilets, and that was my life, and this was just normal life to me. Our parents, grandparents, and elders around the village narrated their life stories to us, which taught us history. The history of how they were ill-treated, how they would be called, how they would be abused, how they would be looked at, and how they were made to feel less of people. Now, truth be told, that brought fear, resentment, pain, hatred, and made room for the evil spirit within me. Was I happy with myself there? Oh no. While approaching maturity stages, I started reading books, listening to audio clips, watching video clips of the great leaders, and I inquired about such leaders. Little did I know that great leaders like Nelson Mandela, a man who was in prison for 27 years, a man who was denied the opportunity to attend the funeral of both his mother and son in 1968, a man who later in 1994 became the first black president of South Africa, a man who has honorary degrees from more than 50 universities worldwide. I learned that Dr. Miles Monroe, a man who was a father, a pastor, a preacher, author, and a motivational speaker who spoke to 500,000 people annually, including government leaders, businessmen and women, students and church organizations. Little did I know that Abraham Lincoln, a man who was actually self-educated, a man who, despite becoming a successful lawyer, did not have a degree, a man who later became the president of the United States, a man who is constantly ranked as one of the top 3 presidents among George Washington and Franklin D. Roosevelt. Oh boy, little did I know that Martin Luther King Jr., a man who wrote a famous speech entitled The Dream, a man who became the first African American to be named Time Magazine's Man of the Year. He's the man who received 20 honorary degrees from colleges and universities around the US and around. And little did I know that Mahatma Gandhi, a man whose principle and firm belief of non-violence have been followed by many civil rights leaders like Nelson Mandela and Martin Luther King Jr. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this brings me to what I've learned from all these great leaders. I've learned one most common yet powerful secret which I had to quickly learn in order for me to live a liberated life. Ladies and gentlemen, the secret is success is eminent when you know yourself. Know what is inside of you. Know when, to whom, why, when, and how to produce what is inside of you. Know that inside of you, there's a seed that needs to be replanted that can bring forth the fruits so you can enjoy them. If you need forgiveness, plant the seed of forgiveness and the soil will bring forth the fruit of forgiveness. If you need love, plant the seed of love and the soil will bring forth the fruit of love. If you need financial freedom, plant the seed of financial freedom inside your mind, and the soil will bring forth the fruit of financial freedom. And you got to believe that one day you will be financially free and start working towards your goal. Now allow me to inform you that when Dr. Nelson Mandela was jailed, he could do this delicious food that we're eating today. He didn't have the microwaves. He didn't have the bright areas. He didn't have the cave TVs. He didn't have the music system that we're having. The list can go on and on. His freedom was taken away from him. But that did not change his identity. His forgiving heart was still within him. His love for people, children, and education was still within him. His desire to liberate all people was still within him. In short, ladies and gentlemen, know your identity. When you've come to the realization of who you are, your identity, no one can hurt you. No one can kill you. Pain will not say on you. Nothing will shake your ground. Circumstances will not scare you, but they will excite you. Forgiveness will come easily. Success will come easily. You will care a lot for others. You will love unconditionally. I want you to write this down. Your identity document can be stolen from you, but your identity, who you are, cannot be stolen from you. Know what it means to be you. Learning my identity has made me to boldly say, I'm free. I'm without fear. I'm without competition. I'm without resentment. I'm without pain. I'm full of love. I'm without hate. I'm without the evil spirit. I'm forgiving. In closure, Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, ask yourself these questions. Who am I? How did I get here? Is this really the person I want to be? Is my identity aligned with my values and life goals? Do I even have goals and know what's really important to me? What do I really want? The moment you have honestly answered those questions, you will experience life full of success. You will experience yourself. You will experience